Alright, what's up everybody? We've got a 5070 now. We are not running it in 4K, we are running it in 1440. This is more of a 1440p card. I just want to run through my settings. So it's a 1440 resolution, frame rate cap is off, VSync is off. We are utilizing some resolution scaling, but let's go up to 100 just to see how bad it can be. Ray tracing is very high, which is the highest it can go on this card, or on this game rather. And let's apply those settings and check it out. Alright, so pretty rough. We are at 15 FPS, 17, 24. I tried this at 4K before I started this, and it was pretty bad. It was around like 3 FPS without any help. So let's just shoot over here, run around, get a good idea of what we can expect. 26, 27. We are allocating more VRAM than we have, signified by 12.4. So we're definitely spilling over into our system RAM, which is normally around 19 or 20 on this title, but we're at 24 gigabytes of regular system RAM, which is far slower. So we're going to have to utilize some DLSS to get that under control. Go to graphics and let's drop this down to 50, which is a performance setting, and that is generally where the game wants you to be. So our allocated VRAM is now at 11 and our utilization is at 9.2, and we are above 60. So this is how I would probably recommend playing this game at full max settings with performance DLSS. And we're over 60, so let's kick on some frame gen and just see how nice this can be. This is a really good card, especially if you're in the market right now. It is readily available, and some of the more fancy AIBs are a bit more expensive, but that's typical. I believe I saw a few on MSI the other day. That was the Shadow model, and it was at your regular MSRP, which is good to see that those are coming back down to normal. And we're at 90, 93. Let's kick up some of our DLSS. Go back up. I just want to see what it looks like at 75. And let's turn frame gen off. Let's see if we're above 60. Not quite. And honestly, it looks no different than if we were on performance. We got some frame time stutters, and I'm assuming that's got a lot to do with some of these textures that we're putting a lot of pressure on the VRAM just with these textures. So let's come back in here, go to graphics, let's drop that back down to where we like it. Let's leave that off for now, and let's go to our texture quality and let's just do medium textures, and that's gonna help out our VRAM. So we're allocating 10 now, and our FPS jumped up to closer to 60. Still not quite there, but again, this is a UE5 title, relatively new, and this card is meant for 1440, so it's really performing about as well as I expected. Mainly our VRAM is under control, or would have really liked to see NVIDIA put 16 gigs in the regular 70 model, but they again are so stingy with their VRAM allocation with these cards. So anyway, let's just keep on going in here. I'm not sure why my performance logs aren't showing the proper 1% lows, but we'll just ignore that for now for this video. So our system RAM's back down to where it normally would be in this title. That's good to see. This card is drawing about 200 watts, which the TI I believe was a little over 250 watts. So this is a more efficient, I don't know about efficient, but lower power usage card. Alright, so we are close enough to 60 where I would feel pretty good about turning on some frame gen, and let's see what we can do. Alright, we're at 1440, getting 80s. Our textures are at medium, and this looks pretty nice. I'm gonna just do a quick reset here, just so you guys can see some fighting. I'll just rest. This is one of those games where once you rest, you can bring out some enemies. It respawns all the enemies. I just want to make sure that my sound is not totally cranked out here. Alright. Sorry if the sound has been blowing you guys out of the water. I didn't realize I had my mic turned up a little bit too much. Alright, so here is an enemy. Let's see what he's got going on. Definitely took care of him pretty quickly. Yeah, this is a really nice experience. At 1440, this card will not disappoint you if you're okay with using DLSS, which you should be. It's really good. There's no reason not to anymore. When DLSS first came out on the 20 series, it was definitely premature. It was a bit rough, and you could definitely tell, but I'm telling you, especially quality is almost indistinguishable now, and performance really looks good in some of these titles. This is DLSS 4, and the strides that NVIDIA has made has really been quite incredible, and I feel like that's a lot of the reason that they are so stingy with their VRAM, is because you can get that VRAM under control with DLSS set to balanced or performance in almost every title that I've played, especially at 1440, which seems to be kind of where they are targeting this card to be. So anyway, if you're at 1440, a 5070 is a pretty nice purchase, and they are starting to become more available at that MSRP price now that the shortages have started to kind of calm down for that range. The 5090s are still nowhere to be found, and the tariffs aren't helping, so hopefully things will get better. And yeah, go pick yourself up a 5070 and just enjoy it. Again, this is Wukong 1440 with a 5070, and yeah, that'll take care of this video. Let me get this guy. Oh, I'm so overpowered. Alright, take it easy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you in the very next video. Thanks.